Hey everyone, this is Dr. Jeff Staley with Kinetic Evolution, and today we're going to talk a little bit about shockwave therapy. We get a lot of questions about what shockwave therapy is and how it can help, so we're going to get to those right now. By far the biggest question we get is, how can shockwave therapy help me, or what does it help with? In general, it is very beneficial for those old chronic injuries. If you had an injury that's been lingering around for more than a month, and just doesn't seem to get better, what typically is going on is those tissues are sort of becoming kind of hardened and fibrotic. And shockwave therapy is really beneficial with those. Also with those overuse injuries, every time I run, I get foot pain, heel pain, knee pain. Those overuse injuries can really benefit from shockwave therapy. And the mechanism by which it's helping is, number one, it's getting more blood flow to an area. So as we talked about, any of those kind of older fibrotic tissues, those aren't getting good blood flow, so it's not getting the nutrients it needs to actually heal and repair itself. Number two is it increases the amount of stem cells in the treatment area. So stem cells are what our body uses to actually repair and regenerate tissue, so it's essential for healing. And number three, it actually sort of numbs the treatment site a little bit, so it reduces your pain sensors. And that gives you a little bit of a pain-free window to be able to do those exercises that are going to ultimately help get you better by strengthening the area. So let's get right to it. I'm going to introduce you to the Swiss Dollarcast shockwave unit. We chose this one because it is one of the most powerful shockwave units on the market. And if you're at a point where you need shockwave therapy, you definitely want the one that's going to give you the most power. So just a real quick lesson on how it works. Inside the unit here is an air compressor, and that compressed air fires a pin. It looks like a little bullet within this handheld unit, and that pin will rapidly hit the head of the shockwave unit here and create sound waves. The energy created by that pin will be converted into sound waves, and then those sound waves will pass through the ultrasound gel. We're just going to put a little bit of that underneath this calf here, and it provides a medium for those sound waves to transmit from the shockwave unit into the tissue we're trying to treat. So we're going to fire it up here so you can see it in action and hear it. So here we go. So obviously it can be quite loud. Those hits you hear is that pin fired against there. So that was just for demo purposes. A typical treatment's going to last about 3 to 4 minutes. And why it's so effective, rather than getting a thumb in there and doing some massage or some grass stent, is this penetrates, it goes through the skin, it goes through all the fascia and the fat cells, gets to those deeper tissues that are actually injured, whereas trying to get a thumb through those, it's tough to get down deep enough to actually treat those deeper tissues. Again, a typical session, 3 to 4 minutes, we usually get a cup or something on there, some heat to really bring more blood to the area to really help accelerate that healing process. If you have questions on if shockwave therapy is right for you or if it can help, feel free to leave a comment in the section below. Feel free to hit us up on our website at Kinetic Evolution. We'd love to hear from you.